Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. I'm Drachma and this is episode 12. So, what's happened since the last episode and what are we doing today? Well, a lot has actually happened since we last played. We had a few technical problems, mainly in factorization. We had a few problems. We had to reset the server and do sorts of other things. So the Colossus that was originally over there, as you can see, is it's just a mound now. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a little... Well, it wasn't little, it was a Colossus there. Well, they had to be removed, and resetting the server, we had a few problems. The map reset, and I lost all my waypoints to all my nodes. So, going to have to fix that. So, not the end of the world, but we got the server stable again, so that's nice. But what are we doing today? Well, I'm getting bored with this farming, seriously. Just going around, just, like this, collecting. Well, I'm probably going to still do it with these guys, but whatever. Mainly the potatoes and the wheat are getting on my nerves. I don't want to have to keep collecting them and then chucking them out. So what I'm going to do is do a bit of building, then a bit of mapping out of where I want stuff. And basically today we are going to mess around with Steve's carts. I've played with Steve's carts a few times, but I've never tried farming with them. So, without any more shenanigans, let us build us a Steve's cart farm. So, what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a lot of things. And of course, I've probably forgotten most of it, or haven't got it on me. So, we're going to be needing these. A coke oven straight away. We're going to need a coke oven. So, I was a little bit prepared, as you can see. And we'll grab us some sand. There you go, a load of that, who cares. And we'll... If I do that, as you can see, here's the recipe. You can use sandy bricks with sand and like that. So we'll just do this. And 48. Is that going to be enough? We shall see. I have made a little space in here next to my little brewery. This little room. That's to the second level. Still in construction, so we won't be going up there. As you can see, I marked out an area for them. Now, why do we want coke ovens? Am I becoming a drug baron or something? No, certainly not. Don't worry about that. Basically, it's going to give us items we need for rails. And to be honest, coal coke, which is the main product we'll be getting from this, is quite good. Actually, it's not too bad. If you want a good fuel source for early game, coal coke is not necessarily a bad option to go with. Now, if you build it exactly like this, so it's 3x3, and it's free up. Sorry, I should have explained this at the start. But leave a gap in the middle. If you put that there, then we do that, nothing happens. But, I love that ring of magnet ring, excuse me. But if I just put that there, leaving that hole there, you can see the texture changes, and I can right click on it, and we have a little panel, which is all good. I decided to make 2 of these because what I'm after is not the coal coke, not interested in that per se. I'm actually interested in the creosote oil, because you need creosote oil to make tracks, basically, and of course we've run out. That's just, we'll just quickly make some more. And because without creosote oil, you're not going to be able to make tracks. So this is why we're going to be doing this. This is probably not the most efficient system out there. There is better. I could just go with Mine Factory Reloaded and just make something awesome and quick. And I've done that before. I don't want to do it again. There we go. I'm bored of that. I want to try Steve's Factory, and I have tested this out in a single player world, and it works. It works nicely. So we'll get 2 stacks of that. I hear zombies. I hear zombies. Now, if they come in here, they're dead. Okay, so what you do is you get your coal, you put it in this slot here, the burnable slot, like that. It should. Okay, it took a while, but there we go. And we'll do the same with this one. And you basically leave it. And what will happen is, as you can see, it's very, this is a slow process. This is not going to happen quick. It's very slowly going to turn coal into coal coke. And in here is the tank with the creosote oil will eventually go. And this is what we're after. So now we've done that, we can pretty much leave that. I am going to put here, I'm going to put a tank. And I'm going to put some fluid ducts around. So it automatically extracts it out of there because... Well, I won't keep picking it up. I may show that in this video. We'll see how far we get because there's a lot to do today. So now we've got our coke on the go. What we need to do now is basically get into Steve's carts. So we're going to need, if I just type Steve, it should come up. There we go. And we're going to need this, the cart assembler. This bad boy here. So we're going to need some iron, we're going to need some stone, and we're going to need some simple PCBs. which is just simply some redstone, some gold, and some iron. And of course, I didn't have any gold on me, and I've got nothing but sand. What am I doing? What am I doing? I was about to go put it in the. Just do this. This is why we've got this. We don't want that. We don't want that unless that'll probably go in the random chest. I really need to start on applied engineeristics. I really, really, really do. Really should have started on that a lot earlier. And like, get any stone on me? No, but I've got some spare, which is always good. Right, okay, so let's make, straight away, some advanced PCBs. Now, and we're gonna, yeah, actually I'm just making more. Sod it. We're gonna need them all anyway. Let's go grab some more iron, because I know we're gonna need some more of that. Lots of mining happening on, it's all good, it's all good. Okay, so we've got some PCBs, so we should just be able to just do that. There we go. Shift left click, get all that good stuff out. There we go. We have ourselves a cart assembler. Oh yes. Now, this does require power, but I can't tap it into my main power source. It's a bit of a funny thing. What? Shoot past there. This is a bit of a funny thing. Where shall we? You know what? That's probably perfect. We'll just lob it down there. Okay, so you've got this. This looks very confusing. If you've never done Steve's carts before, you're going to be looking at this and thinking, what in the sweet mercy is going on here? This is where we build the cart, so don't panic. We're going to get straight into that. But what we're going to need to do is we're going to need parts. So as you can see in here, engines, tools, attachments, storage, and add-ons. And at the top here, in this box here, is where you need to put the hull. And then it's going to need an engine to run. Then it's going to need a tool, which will dictate what it's going to be doing, whether it be mining, whether it be farming, cutting, and so on. Attachments, I think that's like for tanks, I think. Tanks and stuff. And storage is self-explanatory. And add-ons, well, as you can see here, there's a load of add-ons and upgrades, and it can get confusing. But what we need, straight away, we're going to need a hull. So let's work on the hull. And there are lots of different choices, if I can, of course, find them, of course, because I'm being blind. There we go. Okay, so you've got a wooden hull, you've got a standard hull, you've got a reinforced hull, and then you've got, where is it? The epic hull of all time. Okay, that's just brilliant, the mechanical pig one, and we'll probably do something with that. I can't seem to find the other one. Where is... I'm probably looking directly at it. It's staring me in the face, I just know it is. It's taunting me. It's taunting fashions. It is here, it's cool. It's basically made out of this stuff. Galgordor? I think it's about... Oh, sorry. Galgadorian. That's what... There's a Galgadorian hull, which I am failing to see for some strange reason. I'm looking right at it. I swear I am. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now, what's the difference between them all? Well, if we go back to these ones, you'll see there's the modular capacity, the modular complexity, and max engines and max add-ons. And you can see with the wooden one, it's naff. Because you can only go to a capacity of 15. Everything has a capacity cost. And this thing will basically break in pretty much no time. And as you can see, the standard hull, much better. But we're going to go with this one, the reinforced hull. Because 500 for what we need is more than enough, and it's going to last long. It's going to be good. Now, how do we make this bad boy? Well, we're going to need reinforced metal. To make reinforced metal, we need to make stabilized metal. And from stabilized metal, it's all this. What's going on? We need this. Which is that. And it's made thusly. So we're just going to get straight into that because we're going to need a ton of this stuff. So, yep, 15. Let's... I've got plenty of diamonds. I'm not worried about the diamond score. So what you do is you make these, like I just showed you. This raw hardener. And you cook it. And we're pretty much just going to leave that alone. What I also know we're going to need is some iron bars. So I'm going to make another 16. I know I've got some more elsewhere, but in this sorting system, it's all got lost. The whole lot's just finished. So that's cooking up. That is good stuff. Can we make any... Yes, we can make something else. I'm going to be wanting side chests. That's what I want, but you need all this. This is looking complicated, but honestly, don't worry. Basically, make this. You need your planks in like an eye shape and logs either side. I think we can do that. Yes, we can. That's more than enough for now. Okay, so what we're going to need from there, what we're going to need is also a chest lock, which is just, I mean, come on, really, that's just, and you get 8 of them, right, you're not going to need any more than that, we've got too many. That's always good to have more. Okay, so we've got our chest bones, we need a large one. So let's get a couple of large ones. There we go. And then what we're going to need also is some huge ones. Ooh, just enough. And we've already run out of, keep forgetting how much this eats on resources, but this stuff isn't exactly the hardest thing to get hold of. So now, he said, aha, side chests. Very nice. Okay, so what we're going to want from there? Well, for a farmer, it's really obvious. We're going to want a basic farmer. So how do we make a basic farmer? Some simple PCBs, some gold, some iron, and some diamonds. I'm going to make 2 of these, which means I should have probably made 2 chests. So, right, I am a dirt. Okay, we'll do 1 for now because this is going to take a long time, if I'm honest. This is going to take a long time. Okay, I think all of them are now done. Okay, they're not. They're still going, but I don't care. Okay, so what we're going to want to do now is we're going to need to make this. Hardened mesh. So, let's make 3 of them. And take all that out. Because we're going to want to make that. You get 5 for each, so it's not too bad. So you can see we only got 15. That's better than nothing. And that's just finished up, and we're going to cook that up. So yes, reinforced metal is a bit of a palaver to make. I lie not. It's a palaver, but to be honest, for a reinforced hull, it's what you want. You want a reinforced hull. You don't want wooden or standard, really. I mean, Galgadorian is definitely what you want. You want that stuff is absolutely. Let me show you how insane this stuff is to make. Where is it? Okay, so you need to make the Eye of Galgador. Look what you need. Look at this. This is ridiculous. And then look what you need to make the lump of Galgador. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely an absurd. And the process to go through all of this, just to make this is. This is what we call late game. This is, you don't need this. But in all fairness, for the absurdity it is to actually make this stuff, you're going to get some seriously good stuff. It is worth the arseache if you can endure it. Okay, so now we've got our reinforced metal. Let's make our hull. So we're going to need some reinforced wheels. So we're only going to need 2 of them. Only use what you need, obviously, because this stuff can be a right palaver to make. And now we should be able to... Ta-da! We have our reinforced hull. Now what we can do with this is go straight to the cart assembler and just get your cart and plop it in. And if you've noticed, all these open up and you get a preview of what it's going to look like. Well, at the moment there is nothing spectacular there at all. Because, well, we haven't made anything to go in it, or have we? We have made our chests. So if you get your side chests that we made and put them in storage, try putting them in anything else. You can click it as much as you want, it's not going anywhere. Because this is a storage only, so when you click it in there you go, and that's what it's going to look like with the side carts. I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. However, this thing is not going to move without power, so we need to give it a power source, and I have decided which one I'm going for. And that will be, if I can find it on this list, which of course I won't. No, that's not it. It's not the, there we go. I want a solar engine. Because a coal engine, I'm not flourished with coal, it's not exactly hard to get hold of, but solar energy you don't have to worry about. So, this is what we need for a solar engine. Again, this looks like, wow, this is complicated as anything. Don't worry. Advanced PCB is just 2 simple ones, some iron and some redstone. So, how many did we need for a solar engine? We only needed 1. There we go. Shift clicking for the win. So, there we go. See, nice and easy. Not too complicated. Okay, upgrade to solar panel. It's just glowstone, redstone and iron. So, we need some glowstone. I'm pretty sure Oh, don't tell me that's all I've got. Oh, okay, it's in there. Why is it in... I'll deal with that later. Okay, so we're going to need to make some of these. I think we only need 4 of them. Yes, we did. 3, 4. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so now we can... Piston. Let me guess. I've got no cobblestone on me, have I? No. Well, that stuff's not hard to get hold of now, is it? There we go. That magnet ring, seriously, just... I'm so glad I made that. Okay, so we'll make 2 of these. Like that. Wow, my inventory is... That's pretty full. Let's clean this up a little, shall we? Is it even possible for me to clean this up? I think I need... Well, go take some glass off. That's ridiculous. And these locks can go in an unknown... We're seriously not going to... Oh, you see what I mean about my gold chest? We are... Wow. If I put that in there, it's just going to sit there, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's going to need fixing. Maybe next episode we're going to start on Applied Enginistics. We'll see. Okay, so... Where were we? Ah, yes, solar engine. We should be able to make one now. Ta-da! Solar engine. Oh, yes, now basic farmer. We can put this in now. So, engines. So you can have more than one engine. Just remember you've got to try and fit it somewhere. There's only so many sides this thing has. So if I put solar engine in, obviously that's going to be on the top. It's solar powered. It needs to see the sun. So it's got to be up. So there's our engine. So now it's got power source. We need to have a tool. Well, I'm going to make it a farmer. So, oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks badass. I like it. But still, I'm not done with it yet. No, sirree. I want a hydrator. And that's simply a glass bottle, fence, and some iron ingots. And let me guess, I have no fences. Of course I don't have any fences, because that would have been convenient. So, well, it's going to be hard to make a fence now, is it? So, there we go. Fence. Just try and keep our inventory clean as possible. So, that should be able to... There we go. Now, a hydrator, it pretty much does what it says. It will hydrate the... Instead of having water, it will just hydrate it, so things grow better and it's all lovely. Okay, so now this, I believe, goes in add-ons? No? Or is it... Ah, attachments. Okay, sorry, yes, attachments. It's an attachment. So that'll be inside. It will just do its thing. It's not going to show. But however, that thing's going to need water, so it's pretty obvious what we're going to need next. Tanks. Where are we going to fit tanks? Side tanks, we've got chests. Can't put it on the top. I could put it on the front, but that's where that is. So we're going to go with an internal tank. So, and I want 2 of these actually, so we're going to need a tank valve. Okay, I didn't want that many. Goodness me. And we're going to need some tank panes, which are glass panes, and some glass blocks. Now, I don't have any glass panes, do I? No, I do now. And let me guess, I just ran up. No? Okay, good. Good, good. And now we should be able to... There we go. There we go, some glass panes. Nice. And now we should be able to make 2 of these. I only want 2. I don't want to put too much into this cart, and I will show you why. I tried it with 1 tank. It was like, that's not too bad, actually. I'd rather have 2. You guys, where do you guys go? Storage, I suppose. Yes, duh. Okay, so there we go. We got our tanks. Now, is that everything? Just to remember what I actually did in my solo play world. I'm pretty sure that's all we need. I don't think we need anything else, do we? I think we're pretty good. We got ourselves an engine. We got ourselves the farmer. We can hydrate it. We have storage for items and for water. I think I'm pretty happy with that as a basic farmer, because if you noticed over here on this side, you'll see the whole capacity, complexity, the total cost, so we're at 139, not even close. Total time, 37 minutes, almost 38 minutes. That's how long it's going to take for it to construct this. And I'm talking real life time here. We're not talking in-game. It's going to take almost 40 minutes, over half an hour, which is absolutely mental. So that'll do for now, and this thing's going to require power. But as I said before, we can't use our base power. Nope. It's just going to require coal. You can't put coal blocks in. It has to just be coal. You pop it in, and you can see fuel bars up. Now, once you build this, it is built. If you destroy it, it's gone. And this thing is going to take... I mean, we could go to the complexity cap where this could take 7 hours. If you really pimp it out, get the Galgadorian stuff and all that, you could be talking 7 hours. I'm not going to lie, it is ridiculous. But obviously, if you do something like this, I mean, we're going to build this and we're just going to walk away. So just double check, make sure we've got everything. Right hull, right engine, tool, we've got all the add-ons we want, attachments. We haven't got any add-ons, we don't need them. And I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm going to want another one, so that will obviously be off camera. So when you're happy with it, you press assemble. Like that. There you go. Everything disappears. And don't worry if you're thinking, where's my car gone? Where's my car gone? If you hover over this bar here, just above the fuel one, you'll see progress. It's pretty much nowhere. It's going to take a while. Keep an eye on this, though, because it will run out of coal. And that's it. That's our cart being built. We can ignore that now. Let's go check on our coal coat. Let's go see if we've got any... Thank you. Ah, some creosote oil and some coal coat. That's going nicely. Excellent. So we've got some of that. We could probably make some tracks now, because tracks are what we're going to need, and we need to clean this inventory because it is absolutely shambolic. Get out of my inventory. And of course, all this new stuff's going to get stuck. Yeah, I think we will probably... Oh my word, this is ridiculous. Look at all this. This is madness. Okay, you know what? We're going to leave it there for now, because I'm not bothered. Let's go build the other stuff we need. We're probably going to need it anyway. Okay, so what we're going to need is we're going to need this cargo manager. Now, this is going to basically manage the cargo, the storage of the said cart in question. So with that, we're going to need some iron plates at this point. So we need these little ones and some iron. And I just put my iron away, didn't I? Yes, Drac, you did. You did. Well done. You are a clever bunny. Clever, clever, clever. Okay, so let's make... So there's a lot of fiddly bits you have to do with this to start with. Not going to lie. But I think it's fun. Okay, so we're going to need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. And we're probably going to have enough just to make the other 4, to be honest. We're going to need 4 of these. No, we can't. And our inventory is ridiculously full. Okay. My word, we're going to chuck some of this stuff Put you back in there. Why have I got a fence on me? Because I'm going to need it for other stuff. That is true. Oh, goodness me. You know, it's this obsidian, isn't it? It's this. Well, it's just the obsidian. We don't need the obsidian on this. Right, that'll do. Okay. So, let's make some more of these little ones. Oh, need to make one of these first. Oh, is that all we can make? Oh, great. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I've got one big one, so... Woohoo! We're getting close. We might have enough for just one. We're going to want... I want to double this up eventually. Okay, and we're going to want this, which requires... I mean, come on, that's really simple. Just some redstone, some of that. I can only afford 2. Are you joshing me? Are you absolutely serious? Right, okay, so... As if we're short on wood. We'll just go make some more. Thanking you, that's all we wanted there. And we'll make more of them. And we'll make more of these. And of course I don't have any redstone. That's of course what I'm running out of. Oh, getting a little bit disorganised now. Getting a little bit disorganised. Right, okay, we're only going to need 2 because then that goes there, I believe. And we put it like that. Ah, there we go. Large dynamic panel. And that should now... There we go. Cargo manager. That's not all we're going to need. We're going to need an advanced detector rail. Now this is weird because you don't need creosote oil for this. You just need some pressure plates, some redstone, and some iron. And of course I don't have any... Did I keep my stone on me? No. No, I did not, because that would have been clever. And I've got my diamonds on me, and I need to kick them out. As you can see, I have a lot. And some emeralds as well. Doing well on that now. So, we'll just take that one again. Little bit of a palaver to make all this stuff, but it's not bad. Oh, no, over here. And you get 2 of them as well, so there we go, detector rails. And I'll explain in detail, or as best I can, how they're going to work. And the final thing, and I'm pretty sure the final thing we're going to need is this one here, the external distributor. I was going to wear that, doesn't it? So some simple PCBs, redstone, and some stone. Bam. And that should, if I'm pretty sure I would, as I say, I tested my single player world, this should work. But what we're going to need now is rails. Now I know we're going to need rails. And we're going to need a new type of machine for that, aren't we? Yes, right, let's go to the wooden chest, and let's dump all this for now. When we need it, we'll come get it, and I'm going to see what this can eat. Can you eat that? Good, good, good. You know what, take all of that as well. See if you can eat that as well. Okay, so what we're going to need to make, we don't need for this anymore, we need, if I type rail, it's not going to come up, is it? So it's going to be track, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Thanks to Railcraft, confusing me. There we go, track. Simple, basic, vanilla track requires this. Now, as you can see with the wooden rail bed, you need to make wooden ties. And with wooden ties, you need some slabs and that creosote oil that we have got growing up. Lovely. We're also going to need some standard rail, which is not, thank you, rolling machine. Now, you guys could be wondering, rolling machine? What are you going on about there, Drac? Well, I forgot to get some wires because we're going to need a new machine today. And I've actually got some track in there. Because I actually swiped it from... Actually, no, we might have enough track, actually. But I'm going to show you this anyway. For those of you that haven't got track, but I didn't realise I actually had some track on me. And I can't seem to find... What was it I was looking for again? Wow, my memory's doing so good today. Oh yeah, I was looking for my pipelines, power lines, that's what I was looking for. Did I actually organise that? You know what, that'll do. That'll do. We'll use the lower tiered ones and I will upgrade it later. And we will... Where are we going to tap into this? Here maybe? Right next to... Yeah, you know what, we'll put it here, it's fine. It's fine. I've just realised it's not going to be able to... Have I not got any enhancement anywhere? Are you... right, you know what? I've got an idea. I know what I'm going to do for now. We'll make the machine, and I know I've got an idea where to put this thing. So let's make the machine first. Let's get ourselves a rolling machine. If I just type roll, should... There it is, rolling machine from Railcraft. So we're going to need a lot of annoying stuff. So pistons, please tell me we have the stuff. No, we don't have the stuff. Why don't we have the stuff? Why? Why do you do this to me? So disorganised. Yep, definitely going to be thinking about going into applied logistics pretty damn soon. 3, 4, and you'll see why I'm going to want that wonderful system. And one of them. I know to make them off by heart, but that's not the point. And I think there we go. We're only going to make one. No, I don't need more than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to and we're just going to literally tap it right in. Absolutely, we're just going to whack it in here somewhere. Actually, where shall we whack it in? Whack it in. Whack it in. You know what? Actually, you know what? It looks ugly. I don't care. It's in. Now, have we got enough iron on us to? If I do that, there we go, and we're going to get 8 standard rails. So let's get it doing 2 sets of that. So there you go. It's now a nice little rolling machine. This. It's getting its power in, and it's chewing up all that iron, and we're getting ourselves some standard rail. Some more, please. Anytime you want to... Oh, yes, I keep forgetting. If there's only one set left in there, it won't roll. You have to manually left-click on there. Keep forgetting that. And... Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're going quick. Okay, have I got any bottles on me? I am so disappointed. I will work on getting more organised, guys. I will work on this. So let's get ourselves some creosote oil. So just literally get your glass bottle, whack it in the top slot there, and you see it's all draining out. So we've got 7 from that, and we might as well just get some from here. There we go. 9 bottles of that. That should be more than enough for what we need. I doubt we'll need that much. Now we're going to need some wooden slabs. Have I got enough wood on me? Let's find out. Right. I think we have enough. I think we have more than enough. Okay, so 9. Yeah, that's enough. I got more rails on me anyway, so I'm not overly worried. Because if you've got like an underground mine, just pick up the tracks as you go, guys. That's how I've been doing it. So then you need to make this like that. So if you haven't found underground tracks, this is how you basically make tracks nowadays. And I just got myself a full stack for a short amount of work. And that might be enough for what I need. And it's dark. As you probably noticed in the chat, I put myself in creative and survival a bit because we were having a few bugs. We've put some plugins in as well, as it's a multiplayer server. More people have joined, which is nice, and I will reveal them as and when they are on. So as you can see over here, I've been doing a bit of work, put a bit of a wall in, trying to stop damned invasions. Yes, I've got torches scattered everywhere. Yes, it's hideous, I know, and yes, it will be fixed. If you're wondering what this is my marker, because it could be like the main road sort of down to the actual base. I'll try to make it look pretty. But here, if you've noticed, yes, you've probably already figured it out at this point. This is where we're putting our traps. So let's start. Let's start with here. I think I'm going to put a sound muffler for them cows. And we'll just whack our traps down. Like this. But what I want is, where am I going to put that? Do I put it there, or do I put it there? Do I put it there, or do I put it there? I want to put it... Okay, I know I'm going to put it. And then you get your detector rail, if I was smart enough to keep them on me. Amazing, I was. And we'll put that there. So there you go. It's got a little way to run around and do its job. Now with the cart, when I was going for its test build, it does a 3-block area. So that's literally this block, the track, and then this block. That's what it will do. So obviously in the middle, it's not going to plant anything. But basically either side of the track. So when it goes up here, it will do either side and onwards. Now, we put that detector rail there because I obviously want it to the rail to detect a block, specifically the cargo manager, and I should have got my shovel. I am so glad I made this Wand of the Traveller. This is amazing. Now I don't want my big excavator because I don't want to dig up that much land. Oh, beautiful. It's quick. Love it. And oh, it's already got in the slot. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is put the cargo manager down right there. If you've noticed in the cargo manager, it's got these little squares, these little colours. It's all colour coded. Now, I think when it comes around, it's going to hit the red square, because if we look in this inventory, now this may look a little complicated, but honestly, do not panic. You can really change this about. Everything's colour coded, and you can change. If you left click on it, you can change where it's going up. Because here you can see change transfer direction currently to the cart. So whatever's in here and in here is going to go to the cart, and you can click on that to change it. So it's from the cart into the manager. So arrow away, cart. Arrow pointing to the cargo manager means it's going to go to the cargo manager. And here you can change where it pulls it from. In our case, we're going to want it to pull from, not the bucket, not the cake, from the chest. So we want the chest icon, and I'm going to do that for, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to do that for all of them. every last one of them, and I'm going to change the colour. Now the colour is here, this little box here. You can change the side of these boxes. You can also change, I believe, there you go, if you click the cart, make them all separate inventories, color-coded separate inventories, and just we're gonna keep the whole lot as just one inventory. And we're going to change the colour, so down here, change the side to, I'm going to change them all to red. So I do believe, no, I don't want to mess around with that. There we go. You can mess around with that to see, turn the settings. Don't worry about that. Which I've changed it all to red, and I'm going to change it not to the cart, but from the cart to the manager. Okay? So basically, when the cart is coming around, and it's going to be the red side, and the detector is going to stop it, and it's going to detect red side. And what this is basically going to say is everything from the red inventory is going to go to the cargo manager. So, but once it's in the cargo manager, it's not really going to go anywhere now, is it? So what we'll do at that point is we'll dig down a little so we can get in. Now this is where the external distributor goes. It's pretty obvious what this says. It's all color coded. So if I put this down, you see there's the green side. And, it's the same as the cargo manager. Blue, so red. But underneath, if we pop underneath, you see how you can see it. It's purple. And can't remember what colour it was on top. What was the top colour? Is it yellow maybe? It doesn't matter because we're not going to use it anyway. And as you can see in the inventory, each side, purple, yellow, green, blue, red, tells you what basically you can tell with these commands what it's going to do. So what we're going to want is looking at the purple side because we want to come out. The items will go, this is going to tell it where the items are going to go. So in the purple we're going to want from cart, click on, hover over the colour I believe, yep. So it says from the purple side it's going to from cart. Which means it's going to go from cart and into a piping system we're going to be putting in. And I do believe that should be it. If not, we will fix it as we go. And that should be the basic setup, except for I haven't got piping or storage. Let's go see how the cart is doing. I fear that's going to take a bit longer. Why am I running? Why am I running? I don't need to run. It's going to take me a while to adjust. So the cart is... Ooh, it's running out of coal, so let's get some more coal. This is what I mean about keeping an eye on it. It runs out of coal faster than it builds. And that's still got a good 23 minutes to go. So what I will do in the meantime is what I'll do is I'm going to get some item ducts and I'm going to attach them under here. I will show you all. And I'm going to attach them to some form of inventory, probably some barrels or something. And we will come back when the cart is done. So we'll be back in just a moment. And we have returned. Okay, so as you can see, I've been a busy bunny. And I decided, let's do the other side at the same time. So I've got the exact same setup here as I have on this side. Put in some impulse pipes with some reinforced servos. And some barrels, which I've locked. And you've all seen me make them, so nice and easy. Let's just get straight into the exciting stuff, as this video is getting even longer. Oh yeah, 2 of these badass carts. Okay, so what we do, he said in great hope, if this actually works, is you literally plop it down. Just right click, and there it is. Okay, and the solar panels are working, so we need to be quick. We need to whack the potatoes in the farming slot, like that. And then you get some water, you put them in the tank, and it will... There we go. I made some of these water cans, but if I put in can, is it going to come up? It's going to do that. Okay, so here we go, just some tin like that. And, oh yeah, it's working. Look at that bad boy. Oh yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Obviously with the solar panels, it's only going to work during the day. If it rains, and obviously if it's night, it will not work. It will only work when it gets direct sunlight. And sadly these blades don't turn, which is a little bit... They do sort of do some form of animation when it harvests, but look at that. Okay, we'll do quickly with the other side. Whilst that's doing that, it's going to take forever. Let's... now what am I going to do with this one? Ah yes, this is the wheat one I decided to go with. So let's do this quickly before it runs me over. So I'll put the seeds in here. And... Because I am sick of collecting this and I don't have to now. So now, eventually, potatoes, wheat and seeds will all go in there. A quick thing to take into consideration with this, you can change the priority if you have more than one engine. I've got another internal tank there, sorry. Infernal tank! I'm going with there. do that as well. Here's your chest. This is what it's all picks everything up. Now this here, the farmer, which is the front grill bit there, which you can see turning in a weird fashion. Its durability, yeah, it does have durability, and it says there the repair this tool with diamonds. So you put diamonds in this slot to repair it. But at that durability, it should last you a good long while, and diamonds should not be a problem. Come on, get to the detector rail already. It's a bit slow to start with, but it will get there. While I was doing that, let's fix up this hole I've made everywhere. Let's make it look pretty again, he said. Just do that, because we don't need this to be showing. This can all be. Unfortunately, well, you could try and hide the cargo managers, but you know, I'm just going to leave them exposed. We're getting close to that detector rail, and it's as if we were never there. Look at that, all hidden. Now, when it gets to that detector rail, it should stop, as the cargo manager will detect its contents, see if there's anything to pull out or not. And then it should, there you go, it should be detecting it now. There you go, see your little white bars there. It's basically what it's doing with that, and the bars go across. If there's anything in the inventory, it goes into the manager. If there is nothing there, as you can see, now it's just gonna, they'll just keep going round and round until there's something to harvest, basically. And the reason I chose solar panels was purely because I do want a lot of potatoes, wheat, and seeds, but I don't want to be having like billions of them. That's not good. So with the solar engines, again, they're only going to run in the day. So, you know, it's going to be half the time it's going to be night and it's going to rain. So that is so cool. Let me go get some bone meal. Let's see if I can give this a little helping hand. Now, the question is, where did I put the bone meal? Well, it's not as if I'm short on bones any day soon with our little blood magic thing going on. Let us, it shouldn't go into the, hook this up. Thank you, blood magic, and all those spawners. It was awfully helpful. But yeah, 37 minutes for a cart. That's for a basic cart. If you make like a Galgadorian stuff, I mean, you literally pimp out with Galgadorian materials, you are going to be there for several hours. I mean, literally what you do is, when you put it in, you have to be on, by the way, I forgot to mention this. If you just literally leave your screen like that and walk away, go AFK, or if you Alt-Tab out, it will stop working. Very important note, should have said that at the start. You have to be actually about. So if you're going to have something there that's going to take several hours, have a project to do, and go do that, and just leave it to its thing, and obviously checking it occasionally for its power source. I do believe you can pipe coal in, so you can just completely leave it alone. Okay, that's enough bone now. So yes, bear that in mind, people. Bear that in mind. The reason I did potatoes and wheat separately is because I tried it on my single player world and it was not overly happy. Why did you guys do that? It wasn't overly happy, so doing both of them, it just one ended up just being dominant. So if I just give these a helping hand, you will see a cool animation. Don't mind losing this much bone meal, as I'm going to run out of it any day soon. There you go, look at that, look at that. Oh, it does spin. Oh, my single player world, it didn't actually do that. Oh, that is so cool. Come on, that is, oh man, that is, how cool is that? It's spinning. Oh, that's beautiful. As I say, this is not the most efficient manner of doing this. This is definitely slow. Has that run out of water? I think that's run out of water. Oh, that's my bag. Whoa, look at it go. Whoa, speedy. Speedy, speedy, speedy. Okay, it's acting and behaving. Oh yeah, it did run out of water. So you need to keep an eye on the water tanks then, okay. I was trying to find a way of hydrating them otherwise, but because with the cargo manager you can also insert items into the cart. But to be honest, for this sort of croppage, is that a word? For this sort of crop, we'll go with crop because that sounds right. For this sort of crop, this is fine. This will do just, okay, spazzing out a little there. There you go. That is how you make a Steve's Cart farm, and I've never made one before. And I must say, I am very pleased with that. I think that looks really, really cool. And before we run out of too much time, shall we say, that is episode 12 for you. I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope this was helpful. And I will see you on the next exciting episode. Thank you for watching and take care.